When the new game mode Nuclear Thunder kicked off, one aircraft was left on the list that really shouldn't have, and that was the F-14A Iranian Tomcat. Now, for some reason, Gaijin thought it was a very intelligent idea to not allow the Russians to have the Su-27 or the Su-33, and they decided it'd be a really good idea to let America keep the F-14A Iranian Tomcat. And why this is a big issue is because of a certain missile called the Falcor 90. And this is just blatantly where things just get unfair. This game mode has been pretty much all semi-active radar homing missiles. And then you throw in an aircraft that has probably, honestly, one of the best active radar homing missiles in the entire game still. And it kind of got a little bit unfair. On top of all of this, the Tomcat, is a pretty solid platform. Yes, you obviously still had models like the F-14A and F-14B still in the event. And they're good, but they're not F-14 Iranian Tomcat good. This aircraft, is identical to the F-14A, except the fact that it had access to the Falcor 90s and the R-27R1. I think the big reason why they left this on the list was because Russia has, honestly, by far a better SAM system. The OSAs are incredibly broken. And the fact that they actually left this on the aircraft in for so long is kind of funny. The first 24 hours of this event were so fun playing the Iranian Tomcat. I personally, I'm pretty sure I racked up, I think when I did the math, it was a 17-1 with the aircraft in the game mode. Because it was just stupidly good. You could just take off, use your Falcor 90s, spam them off, and then RTP or use your R27s, and it just was funny. Wasn't even really fair how good the platform is and was. At the time of, originally starting this video, it was originally going to be how Gaijin added this aircraft as, into the event and kind of ruined the event for Russian players. But within 24 hours of the event being out, they've already removed the plane from the game. This video is going to be scheduled for a bit longer into the event, farther down the road, but this video is being made within 24 hours of when the event has kicked off, and it's already out. It was only in the event from, during the first day. It was probably the first change they really made to the event was removing the Iranian Tomcat. They got a lot of feedback that said it was just too good, and they listened. Personally, I wish they had just left the Iranian Tomcat in. I would have loved to have seen them just maybe add the Su-27, maybe, and possibly just reduce the amount of missiles it could carry, or given players on the Russian sides the MiG-29 just as a free vehicle and not one you had to actually just bring in, because if there's a bunch of new players who don't have the MiG-29 and they're wanting to play the event, they're not going to be able to use the MiG-29, and so that leaves them with the MiG-23 against players in Tomcats and other, the F-15 for example, which kind of surprised that aircraft alone is still allowed in here, but it is what it is. Now, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. If you guys did not get to participate in the event with the Iranian Tomcat, trust me, you really either A, you missed out playing the Iranian Tomcat, which was the most fun I've had in an event ever, or B, you didn't miss out and you didn't get seal clubbed on the Russian side. So, congratulations, I guess. You didn't have to deal with all that. The footage is not the best in the background. Trust me, I had a lot more better games with the plane. The footage is just what it is. But the plane itself was a lot of fun to play. It's very good. It was very fun in the event. I think a lot of controversy behind Gaijin even allowing it in the first place. But, that's just how Gaijin is. They always have some sort of issue. Always some sort of controversy behind it. Anyways, like I said, let me know your thoughts down below if you guys are not already subscribed. I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribed. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.